as the host school. It was really a team effort, but as the host school, I just want to say welcome to our fabulous little school. I think some of you have been inside and love it already. We love it. It's a very old lady, but she's beautiful, falling apart at some points, but we love the space that we are in. So welcome. You look quite at home already. We hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Debbie will start the presentation, but I just wanted to say, Debbie, what are you doing for the next 10 years? I was quite inspired.
Good evening. I just want to say thank you to Old Mutual and Leander for giving me this opportunity. You saw something in me, and I really appreciate the gift that you actually bestowed upon, and for me to partner with Mandy. It's been a year. We had our ups and downs, but we came out tops. The journey that I started was, I did not know what I had to do. I was a business partner. I had to partner with the principal. I even didn't know there was a school called Filia. So when I got the call to say they found my partner, and it happened to be Mandy, we bonded immediately. Still, I didn't know what to do, but we bedded down with the help of Sadiq, our leader. Sadiq went all out to actually give us the guidance that we needed, because I think at the beginning we were all lost. We just didn't know which way to turn. But we know there was a vision that we had to come at the end of our journey. But we started, and Ridwan, I've attended some of your sessions, and I took quite a bit out of your session, and that I implemented with our journey, because it actually gave guidance and there was some structure. And through that, I can say thank you. And thank you to partners that actually do something like this as a partner with corporate and a principal. We have no idea from a corporate world what the principals actually have to go through. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, am grateful to actually see what you guys do and what you've got to implement in your communities. I was privileged to actually meet each and every one in your own school. And I'm just in awe of what you guys do, and you still got to come out on tops. So I was actually privileged to walk the journey with you, Mandy. But you know the vision that we had together. We implemented the vision. Mandy will speak about it. It was my journey with her, but as a guidance, Mandy will put everything in place, but I will never leave her side. Our year came to an end, but the journey continues. So I just want to say this one photo, we started off with our first course, and it looks so that we relaxed, but after that, things just went downhill. But it went very quickly uphill again. So yes, all to you, Mandy. Thanks.
Thank you, Debbie. Yes, we really got together last minute there. I was one of the last principals to be partnered. And thank you, Louise, for visiting our school. That meeting with Choice Theory Group was a strategic move on my part. And in fact, she jumped the gun because I was going to approach her, and then she said, you should be on the program. And I said, well, that's exactly why you're at my school today, because I wanted to speak to you about that. And so thank you. I did not know that it was such a structured program and that it had so much to offer. And it was a lot of work, Sadiq will know. And so, ons praat nie uit nie. And so I want to say thank you as well to this amazing leadership circle, 32. What amazing people. Peter Block says, how do you change the world one room at a time? Which room? The one you're in. And I want to say thank you for changing the spaces that you were in, the principals and business partners. I think we became friends. along the way, and we couldn't wait to see each other at the training sessions. And when you didn't make it to a COP meeting, we were just so disappointed that we didn't see you, because we knew it would only be another, term maybe before we saw you, and so forth. But I want to say thank you, and I think from Debbie as well. We thoroughly enjoyed working with you, and we hope that we stay on the group and stay connected going forward. I'm going to read because there are time constraints, so I've prepared the presentation, and it is from Debbie and I both, but I thought I'll just give a little bit of just my journey and so forth as well. Right, okay. My name's Mandy Mortlock. For those that may or may have not met me before, I'm Mandy Mortlock, and they tell me I'm the principal at Filia School. So I was appointed as a principal in January 2014 and quickly realized how huge the responsibility was, as I had just been in the classroom the year before. I was committed, and I knew I needed to make a difference in the lives of the Filia community. My commitment was at level 5. Do whatever it takes. By the end of that year, I had started building meaningful relationships with our passionate staff, and we had a fresh look at the vision, mission, and values for Filia School. Since then, I'd learned so much about being an effective school manager and many valuable lessons about authentic and servant leadership to the multidisciplinary team at our school. We're a team of educators, therapists, class aides, inclusive education team, and so forth, and a nurse and so on. So it's quite a different dynamic, and yes, I've learned so many lessons from all of them. Even though I had done extensive training in the area of choice theory, the work of the late Dr. William Glasser, and was already infusing it in my professional practice and personal life, I knew there was just so much more that I needed to do as a leader in order to grow the school to greater possibilities. And so my journey began through Time to Think, where I learned to listen with beautiful attention, Sadiq, and to be patient in my listening. I learned about new techniques to engage with my team and discover the power of being appreciated. Then came Flawless Consulting with Louise. Was I a red? Heaven forbid. Green? Oh dear. No. Blue is what I aspire to. Community building taught me that everyone has a story, to speak only for myself, and to invite dissension into the room nogal. And so, Debbie and I journeyed on, but not without the challenges of time constraints and resistance to change and the pressure of our jobs. Slide number 6. I hope it's not too fast for you. Our vision to embark on a journey of transformation with the team was in sight, and we arranged a strategy workshop for all the staff with Sadiq as the facilitator. We continue to focus on transformation, and on the first day of school this year, we had a session with the staff who was energized to share ideas and possibilities for the 2020 program. Debbie has shown her appreciation for the work done by the Filia team at our school, but also in District North and the communities where our learners live. To this end, she gifted the Filia team with an evening where they were appreciated and could just let their hair down. This was a beautiful gesture, as our focus is always on the learners. And she saw that, and she said from the minute that she walked in, she could see just how much everyone gave of themselves. And this is the job. You give everything. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. You even give of your resources, and that's what the staff will do. And so she felt that this is what she would like to appreciate, and I thank you for that. That meant so much. It's just something Anthony and I are not able to do. We spoil in little ways, but that was just a big gesture, and so we really appreciated that. Slide 7. Our vision is to coordinate a venture which will allow a consistent flow of funding into the school. En ons kry so bietjie meer as jy. I'll have to come and talk to you about how you manage that little bit. So we would like to have a consistent flow of funding into the school and in turn allow the team to focus on the joy of teaching and learning. And so we envisage to transform the current play park, which is quite dilapidated next to the school hall here, into an inclusive party venue, which will serve our learners' needs during the week and serve the community on the weekend, and where it will generate income for the school, hopefully. Definitely, Sadiq. Similarly, the Bay Quad area to be transformed into a wedding and function venue, so that together with our biggest annual fundraiser, the Casual Day Project, which we have advertised on your tables there, and thank you, Louise, for already supporting. That's just for the rest of you. We can sustain the experiential learning for our special needs learners in order for them to be those functionally independent citizens of our country, Ridwan, that we would like to see. So I want to say a huge thank you to Debbie. I really hope you're going to be available for the next 10 years. There's a lot of work to be done at Filia. So we will be in touch, Ridwan. But to our partners for Possibility, for making it possible for Filia and Old Mutual, and specifically Debbie and myself to partner, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a fantastic journey. But to our partnership guru, we have to say, for the beautiful way in which you've nurtured relationships with each one in the group, for sharing your skill and expertise so selflessly, and for your commitment to transformational leadership in our school and our country, Sadiq, we salute you.